Away from the Dominican Republic for the Under-20 Women's Concacaf Championship. 20 teams with their sights set on one of the two berths available to the 2020 Under-20 Women's World Cup. And the competition kicks off right now for Guyana and Nicaragua. Poppy Miller excited to be on the call from this one. A very wet and rainy Santo Domingo. The pitch conditions 77 degrees, still warm, 83% humidity, 9-mile-an-hour winds. In the last game, the rain started to fall. It's just got heavier and heavier. Mexico knocked off Puerto Rico in the first match with the late game theatrics, a goal to secure it in added on time. And they will move to the top of the standings of Group D. More action coming from Group T up next, because we have got Guyana taking on Nicaragua. The teams are set in the tunnel, about to make their way out onto the pitch. They are meeting for the first time in the Under-20 Women's Concacaf tournament, and we have got it all coming up. After national anthems, we'll get you set for kickoff. Lineups just around the corner. We'll be back in a mo.
Señoras y señores, les invitamos por favor colocarse de pie para escuchar el himno nacional de Guyana, seguido del himno nacional de Nicaragua. Las alineaciones por los
Welcome back
equipos. La
to
alineación del
Estadio
equipo
Olympic.
de
Felix
Guyana
Sanchez.
con el número
We are
1,
just about set,
Anessa
ready to go between
O'Brien.
Guyana and
Número
Nicaragua.
2,
But
Araya
first, let's take a look
Johnson.
at tonight's
Con el número
starting
3,
lineup. We'll
Jessica
start with
Myers.
Guyana, and Nessa O'Brien starts between the sticks. Janaea Knight in the midfield. Keep your eye on Brianne Dessa, also in the mix. Where's the captain's armband tonight? Yvonne Joseph, the head coach of Guyana. Team pictures all around ahead of this one, the first meeting between these two sides in the Under-20 women's Concacaf competition. It's been a busy day of matches so far. There is the referees for tonight. Salome Linares, assisted by Diaz, and Santiago Priscilla Perez, the fourth official here tonight. Well, it looks like the rain is starting to slow down. Very slick surface out there. You can expect that to play a factor in tonight's game. Let's take a look at Nicaragua's lineup. The captain doing the exchange there. Elsie Perez Mendez gets started. In goal, Johnny Sanchez in the middle of the park. And keep your eye on Emily Obregon. Some real talent in this team. Final tactical talks for both sides. The rising talent of the future. We'll take a look at the available substitutes for selection for each side. Ana Silva for Nicaragua, definitely one to watch coming in off the bench. For both teams, a massive match lies ahead. Both teams with big dreams of punching one of the two berths available for the Under-20 Women's World Cup coming up this summer. Normally in this competition, there would be 3 berths available. However, due to co-hosting countries for the Under-20 World Cup, Costa Rica and Panama, who have both been granted automatic bids, the tournament reduces the number of berths for the Confederation. So even more to play for in this tournament. And for Guyana, they were first place in Group A of the Caribbean qualifiers to punch their ticket into this one. And for Nicaragua, this is their 3rd appearance in the Concacaf Under-20 competition, and we are underway from Santo Domingo. Poppy Miller on the call for this one. Thrilled for you to be joining us for tonight's match. Both teams will be looking to get off to a flying start. There's been no shortage of goals in the competition so far. And if you are joining us for the last match that just happened prior to this one, what a treat that was for the neutral fans out there. That was Mexico and Puerto Rico, the last late game winner. The last kick of the match for Mexico to seal the deal. And you can just see from that strike there how much the pitch could play an influence in tonight's game. Nicaragua looking for early possession. A free kick coming up for them in the early going. And getting off to an early start is the absolute dream for both these sides. Let's take another look at this. Nathalia Silva just brought down outside the box. And an opportunity for Nicaragua to knock one into danger. Numbers back to help defend for Guyana. Humphreys over the dead ball. She's given the green light. In it comes to the box. It's a dangerous one and falls all the way through. And a goal kick coming up. Nicely done in the early going. All 39 matches of this tournament will take place in 2 venues in the Dominican Republic, either in Santo Domingo or San Cristobal, about 40 minutes apart as we get through these group stages. And it's a different qualifying format with these 20 teams. We'll get back to that in just a minute. Riviera can't do enough to keep it in bounds. Lilith Riviera, 18 years old, a real dynamic forward on this side. Trots across to take this one, an in-swinger. Nobody there to get on the end of it. The re-delivery is there, headed away at the first man. Moreno, just outside the box. Gilday plays for UCLA in the United States. Played in 8 matches last season as a freshman and no stranger to international competition. She led Nicaragua to its first Concacaf Under-20 championship appearance in 10 years. Became the first player in history to score a goal in the Concacaf Championship first round. And we mentioned that different format, 20 teams, 16 divided into 4 groups of 4, and 4 teams that have already advanced to the round of 16 by pre-tournament qualifying. The top 3 finishers in the 4 groups will advance to the round of 16 and join the teams who have already qualified for the knockout round. From there, the teams will play single elimination tournament with the top 2 finishers qualifying for the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. Long ball over, maybe an opportunity here. Nicaragua with the strike and a nice save. Anissa O'Brien in goal. It was Elizabeth Moreno who managed to get the strike away. Very, very slick surface, as we've mentioned. Gilday offside. From Orlando, Florida. Let's take another look at this. The through ball comes in just a fraction off. Right idea though, nothing to come to fruition. A big physical presence in the middle of the park for Nicaragua. Narnain looking for options, gets caught up. And the back line really will have their work cut out for them on both ends here tonight. You can just see the ball holding up in the weather as the rain continues to come down in Santo Domingo. Estadio Olympic Felix Sanchez, the site for this one. Nicaragua, all numbers back to help defend. Guyana creeping down the sidelines. Trying to work it inside the box, just fell out of room on the touchline. Well, it's been a busy day of matches today. To kick us off, it was Trinidad and Tobago 6-0 against St. Kitts and Nevis. Mexico 2-1 against Puerto Rico. Haiti beat the Cayman Islands 8-0. And we are on to our last game of today. Yesterday, there was no shortage of goals either. Jamaica, Guatemala 4-4. The USA beat Cuba 9-0. Canada beating El Salvador 2-0. And the Dominican Republic, the host nation, had an absolute field day 7-0 against Honduras. More matches to come tomorrow. An opportunity here for Nicaragua to pump one into the box. Long ball and straight all the way through. O'Brien quickly taken. Shanice Alfred on your screen there, just 18 years old. McDonald. Through to the back line, Dessa. The captain for tonight's game. Humphreys can't do anything with it. Challenging conditions out here tonight. Myers looking to get forward. And an early start will absolutely be the key for both these teams. Nicaragua with an opportunity to bring it out. Laid into the midfield, struggling to connect. Both teams really looking to build some momentum. Gilday. And you can just see how heavy the rain is falling. Puddles starting to emerge all over the pitch and on the track that surrounds it. Jania Knight plays for Ottawa South United in Canada, scored 2 goals, one of the top goal scorers in the 2019 qualifiers for Guyana. Humphreys unable to find a white jersey, and here come Guyana. Safety first out the back from Moreno. Knight. Into Cato. Can't connect anything in the box. Kiana Cato had a spell playing overseas in England for Pickering FC. Also scored 2 goals in the 2019 qualifiers. And maybe an opportunity here. Guyana work it into the box. Nobody there. A collision out of the back. Mendes forced to get in goal involved. And a lengthy ball. Here we go at the other end of the park. Pumped to safety. And the rain just seems to keep getting heavier. The first 10 minutes in the books. Been a bit stop-start in this early going. Understandably, though, not ideal conditions. Guyana send one up the pitch. Foyfus. Nobody there. Harquin chips one down the flank. Back and forth in the midfield. Perez falls all the way through. McDonald. And again, the ball just getting caught up. Difficult to predict the weight of your pass in these conditions. A loose one through the back line. 9 not able to get there, but gets there eventually. Pulled back. Free kick coming up for Guyana. Take another look at it here. Aubrey 9. Long ball into the box from Guyana, looking for the seconds, and sent away to safety. Here comes the redelivery, and a dangerous one that just shows how dangerous tonight can be. The ball skipping all over, but no worries at the back in the end. Mendez sends one long. Heads out wide. Nicaragua trying to recycle, falls all the way through. Anissa O'Brien is there. Nightmare of a night if you're a defender, and if you're a striker, you can really take any opportunity that comes your way up top. Voifus trying to apply the pressure. Sanchez sends one up. And almost an opportunity for a slip through there. Guyana, Nicaragua, if you're just joining us, Group D action. 15 minutes in the books, scoreless. A difficult night though, as you can see. Pitch conditions less than ideal. We saw more action from Group D earlier today. Mexico and Puerto Rico. What a great game that was. Mexico notching the game winner in the last kick of the game. And they sit at the top of the group for now. Some real rising stars of the future in this competition. Some that already have so much international experience under their belt already. Pulled down at the top of the box. Free kick coming up for Nicaragua. Johnny Sanchez goes to collect. Fantastic place for an in-swinger from the far side. We'll take another look at it here. Sanchez just tries to take a touch around, and she's brought down by the captain, Dessa. An opportunity here, sent fizzing in, pattered away. The danger not over, slipping and sliding in the box. And finally, O'Brien can collect. A very, very dangerous opportunity. But the scoreline remains 0-0. As we approach the 17th minute, the ball held up, both goalkeepers having to do work as of late at both ends. A couple of heavy legs out there as we progress through this one. Gilday trying to find some greenery through the middle. Be difficult to pick up any kind of speed with the ball at your feet here tonight. Silva couldn't get the pass away. Long ball sent up top for Guyana. Narneen on the run, and Narneen slots it home. Goal for Guyana. Aubrey Narneen to open the scoring. And she catches Mendez off her line. And she makes them pay 1-0 Guyana. A long ball through, catches Nicaragua's back line too high. Mendez comes rolling out of goal, but it's just too late. She can't get down in time. Aubrey Narneen slots it home, finds the side netting, and it is 1-0 Guyana. Can Nicaragua find a response? A difficult one to judge, as both teams are trying to build it through. Long balls may be the dangerous thing here tonight. Possession seems to be tricky for both teams to manage. And I think by the end of tonight's game, Nicaragua's kits certainly won't be white. Absolute chaos in the midfield. Almost a collision of two players from the same team. Again, another one into the box. This time, Mendez does well. Mendez, the 19-year-old goalkeeper, plays in her native. And that's not a good sign for Nicaragua. This is the last match of today. More action still to come tomorrow. All 39 matches of this tournament will take place in one of two venues in the Dominican Republic, either in Santo Domingo or San Cristobal. Both teams taking the opportunity to have a drink, quick technical talk. And that is definitely not a good sign. We hope that she's okay. Nicaragua forced to use a substitute through injury. Harquin getting stretchered off. And we'll see who she's replaced by. Bekel Mendez gets us back underway. Looping ball over once again to the top of the box. It goes, falls all the way through. Mendez quick off the line once again. Long ball to propel her team into the opposition's half. It comes right back down though. Guyana off to a great start. Gilday tries to pick up some pace through the middle, unable to do so. We'll take another look at this. The pull of the jersey. Riviera gives away a free kick. Jania Knight into the box it goes, and safety first out of the back from Nicaragua. They wanted the fast restart. They'll be brought back. Quickly taken yet again though. Guyana looking for goal number 2, chipped towards the back and over the top of the netting, out of bounds. Goal kick coming up. Each time a girl joins football, the world takes a strike towards equality. If you empower a girl, you empower a community to fight for their dreams. Concacaf W, we belong. And what a year it has been for the women and football in Concacaf. More than 1,400 girls and women from the entire region have competed in top level tournaments, including this one and the Under-17 championship and the girls Under-15 championship as well. Some excellent stuff across the board. Long direct ball. Gets held up in the surface. Straight out to the back. Alfred. Such a tall task for both teams out here tonight. Really difficult to get any sort of momentum going. It started to come down in the last match between Mexico and Puerto Rico, and just got heavier and heavier as the game progressed, as it continues to fall in Santo Domingo. Harquin. Ground ball up. Silva able to turn on it. Top of the box it goes, maybe an opportunity. Rowe. Really start to hear just how heavy that rain is falling. Perez. Gilday will chase. forces them out the back, and Nicaragua keep on creeping up. Brienne Dessa, such a leader of Guyana. Gilday takes a turn. Can she create anything from it? Gets the strike away. Looked like it took a deflection. Corner kick coming up for Nicaragua. Nilith Rivera trots across to take this one as we approach 30 minutes in the books from Santo Domingo. It's Poppy Miller on the call for this one. Thrilled you can be joining us. Anissa O'Brien, the 17-year-old, gets the start between the sticks for Guyana. Lengthy ball up the park. Loose challengers flying in. Both teams struggling to keep their footing. Obregon just brought down here. We'll have another look at this. Dessa again. I'll have to be careful with challengers like that. An opportunity here for Nicaragua, who send one long into the box. A dangerous one, takes the deflection. The follow-up is there. Ever rising over the top of the bar. No worries for Guyana in the end. Bailey Silva tries to get us back underway quickly. Looking for the 1-2. Gilday doesn't get it. Perez lets it run out on the far side. Daniela Perez, just 16 years old, one of the youngest players on this roster. Sanchez to the top of the box and straight out, almost gets caught up on its way out. Obregon. Edge of the box, trying to work it in. Sanchez joining in the attack. "30 minutes in the books from Estadio Olympic. Felix Sanchez. Jessica Myers, who plays for Durham FC in Guyana. Cato out wide. Nobody there to push up on the end of it. Humphreys. Nicaragua opt for the long ball. As they apply some pressure up top. Moreno, edge of the box, trying to work her way in, unable to do so. And you can hear the call, quicker, quicker, got to be sooner from the sidelines. Ivan Joseph, the head coach of Guyana. Elmer Dixon, the head coach of Nicaragua. Gilday lays one off, gets the return. Gilday takes a touch, one too many in the box, unable to produce anything with it. Perez. Nicaragua really on the front foot as of late, but dispossessed in the middle. A loose deflection and all the way through. O'Brien can scoop up. This is the first meeting between these two teams in the women's Under-20 Concacaf competition. And for Guyana, it's their first appearance in the final round of Concacaf competition as well. They qualified through a first place finish in Group A of the Caribbean qualifiers. And for Nicaragua, this is their third appearance in the Under-20 Concacaf competition. The last ones were in Mexico 2008 and the last one in Trinidad and Tobago 2018. Mexico won that one, knocking off the United States in the final on penalties. Guyana, long ball up into the attack. A dangerous one, offside is the call. But that just shows what a straight, direct ball through the middle and how dangerous it can be on a night like tonight. Mendes making the decision to come out. And had it been onside, it would have been the wrong one. Mendes plays it safe out the back. Looking to keep working up the pitch. Gilday can't get there. And that one will fall in favour of Guyana. If you're just joining us, Aubrey Narnine opened the scoring for Guyana. Nicaragua looking for the response. Here she is again, the goal scorer. Dangerous one into the box, side netting on this occasion. And an opportunity for Mendes to bring her side out. Opts to go short to Humphreys. Difficult even on these slick conditions to get a decent run up and keep your footing. Tackles coming in, flying all over the park. Moreno. A couple of loose touches in the middle. Both teams just really struggling to get any sort of momentum going still. As you can imagine, just very stop-start in this game so far. Good ball up to the top of the box. Gilday. Nicaragua trying to orchestrate something going forward. Less than 10 minutes left to play from Santo Domingo in the first half. Big ball over flicked on. This could be dangerous. Offside is the call. Jacqueline Gilday caught off, but she found herself in a nice bit of greenery. You can just see an excellent switch of the field. Put it right on a dime. Offside is the call though. Moreno knocks that one out. Jenna Knight with the delivery, thrown from this near side. And for Nicaragua, a case of getting anything and everything on it in the box to clear away. Lofty ball in. And the follow-up is there, punched away. Excellent save from Mendez. Another look at that strike there. Bekel Mendez doing superb. Corner kick taken quickly. Guyana, top of the box. One touch too many. Gilday trying to get something going in the midfield, held up by the pitch conditions. Myers plays for Durham FC in her native. Harquin. And a good switch outside. Moreno getting forward. And we'll see what the call is for this one. It looks like it took a deflection. Corner kick coming up. Elizabeth Moreno, just one of those all-action players, box-to-box runner. Just as good in the attack as she is at the back. Yvonne Joseph looks on from the sideline. The delivery goes into the box, falls to the top. Moreno. There's one back for Humphreys. Perez. Lengthy ball over and no worries for Anissa O'Brien in goal. Less than 5 minutes left to play here from the first half at Santo Domingo. And a bit of miscommunication at the back. But no worries to get it up. Silva Tries to take a touch around O'Brien. O'Brien way out of a goal and sends it through to the sidelines. Nathalie Silva looking for that one-on-one opportunity. Harquin for Silva again. Silva in the box now. And another deflection, another corner kick coming up. Jessica Myers out wide to defend. Lilith Rivera getting ready to whip this one in. And it looks like there's a dog loose on the pitch down below. Into the box it goes. Rivera got caught down the sideline, and Guyana an opportunity to bring it out. Knight. The rain continues to fall heavily in Santo Domingo. Moreno. It'll go the other way. A foul throwing down this near side. Gilday runs out of space. Guyana unable to break away through the middle. Oh, a slip means easy to Mendes to pick up. About 30 seconds left to play of regulation in this first half. Dessa taking no chances. Looking for the direct ball through. Nicaragua able to deal with it. Elna Dixon down on the sideline. Dishing out her orders. One minute is the confirmation of the time added on in the first 45. And if you're just joining us, Aubrey Narneen was the goal scorer for Guyana. Maybe an opportunity building. Gilday able to bring Nicaragua out. Dispossessed in the middle of the park. Long ball over the top from Guyana. And offside is the call on that one. Long and direct is the option again. And that will be all we see from the first 45 minutes. Been a very difficult one as the rain continues to fall in Santo Domingo. Aubrey Narnine was the difference in the 19th minute for Guyana. Stay with us after the break. We'll be taking a look at all the first half highlights and stats. It's all coming your way. We'll be back in just a mo. Welcome back to a very rainy Santo Domingo, raining from even the national anthems. The first meeting between Guyana and Nicaragua. A very difficult one to get this game going tonight. Difficult surface conditions out there. Nicaragua able to get out on the front foot with the strike in the early going. Nothing to come of it eventually from Lisbeth Moreno. Very back and forth. A couple of opportunities in the box for both teams. And here comes the strike from distance, patted away in the end by Mendez, who manages to jump on the second ball. Kania Knight with the strike. and more difficult one-on-one opportunity. Aubrey Nahn able to capitalize on that one. And she opened the scoring in the 18th minute for Guyana to take the lead. And again, both teams having trouble through the midfield, but a couple of opportunities around the box. Side netting it was on that one. Mendes having the near post covered, and that was all we saw from the first 45 minutes. We'll take a look at the first half stats. And as you can see there, the possession, Nicaragua leading 53% to 47. Total shots very close, shots on target even, but of course the biggest one, Guyana leading 1-0 at the half. 45 minutes in the books, 45 minutes still to come from Santo Domingo. Join us after the break. We'll have kickoff for the second half. Welcome back to Santo Domingo. The first 45 minutes is in the books. If you're just joining us, Aubrey, 19 was the difference in the 18th minute. The teams are out. The rain looks to have just about stopped. A difficult first half, difficult conditions to play in. And we still have got 45 minutes still to come of action from day 2 of the Under-20 women's Concacaf competition. It's been a jam-packed day of action so far. To kick us off earlier today, Trinidad and Tobago beat St. Kitts and Nevis 6-0. Mexico beat Puerto Rico 2-1 with a late game winner. Haiti took an 8-0 win over the Cayman Islands, and now into our final match of day 2 here. Plenty more action still to come tomorrow. All 39 matches of the tournament will take place of one of 2 venues in the Dominican Republic, in either Santo Domingo or San Cristobal. About 40 minutes apart from each other, and much nicer weather here in the second half, despite very, very soggy pitch conditions. We've seen that be a huge factor in the first half. Let's see how it plays out here in the second. The first meeting between these 2 sides in Under-20 Concacaf competition. We're underway for the second 45 minutes. And Nicaragua with the early possession. Gilday. Riviera gets caught down the far side. Quickly taken by Knight. Lengthy throw down the flank. Gilday. Big ball to the edge of the box and quickly off a line. Anissa O'Brien. Knight. Straight out of the back, a case of safety first for the majority of this match. Both teams not wanting to take any chances. Gilday. Across towards the top of the box, almost laid off through deflection. Elna Dixon looks on down below on the sideline. Tapped out of the box, but not far enough. A second look at it. Silva kept out the box by the captain, Brianne Dessa. Nicaragua looking for a response to get back on the score sheet. A long way still to go in this match. The sliding challenge comes in. Let's see what the decision is here. Yellow card is given. Yoseli Humphreys in the books in the 47th. Difficult to judge these challenges, especially given the conditions, and this was very, very close to being inside the box. It falls just outside. And it will be a free kick coming up. And let's see what Guyana are able to do with this one. Voifus. Over the dead ball. Head coach Yvonne Joseph just at the bottom of your camera there. A driven ball into the box, and it's straight into the back of the net. Jade Voifus equalises. and makes it 2. Sorry for Guyana. An excellent strike, fizzed in, and Guyana 2, Nicaragua 0. An excellent decision taken. Straight into the side netting. Such a slick surface out there. And it's 2-0 Guyana. Now Nicaragua desperately need to get back on the score sheet to get into this match. You can see the ball just stopping dead down the sideline. Perez, quickly taken. Gilday. Traffic at the top of the box. And nicely built out the back. Unable to connect to a green jersey. Moreno for Harquin. Humphreys, time and space opts to go long. Gilday manages to keep the possession. Moreno. Dangerous looping ball across the box. And Guyana opt to go long once again. The foot race is on. And straight out. Throw-in coming up for Guyana. Nareen one-on-one with Humphreys there. Humphreys first to the races. And up comes Jessica Myers. Boyfus. Nice ball over. Caught offside though. An excellent dink. Let's have another look at this. And 2 just got caught there. And a goal kick coming up. Gilday works one down the flank. Rivera dispossessed just outside the box. Perez looks to pick it up. Johnny Sanchez on your screen there. Nicaragua building down the sideline. And a giveaway means an opportunity to break away. Humphreys to the rescue. Myers unable to connect. Nicely worked out the back, just escaping through the midfield. Like we say, you can just see the ball getting caught up on this heavy, heavy surface out there. The rain has finally stopped, but it was coming down with force for several hours. It started in the last match between Puerto Rico and Mexico. O'Brien able to collect, and it looks like we're getting ready to see a substitute enter the match. Humphreys for Harquin. Looking to go out wide, just about gets there to Perez. Perez takes a touch inside and gets outnumbered. Long ball forward. Humphreys first to the races again. Sanchez finds Gilday. Moreno joins in the attack. The referee gives the advantage. Into the box, nobody there, and nice and easy at the back for Anissa O'Brien. The substitute getting ready to come into the match. Out comes Nathali Silva, and in comes Martinez. Martinez, 18 years old. Straight into the midfield, a like-for-like substitution. Moreno shields it out. For Guyana, this is their first appearance in the final round of the Concacaf Women's Under-20 competition. They're off to an absolute flying start, 2-0 the score, as we approach the 60th minute from Santo Domingo. Harquin, a loose touch in the middle. Humphreys steps up to whip this one forward. Humphreys' delivery into the box, way up and over. Took a deflection anyway, but offside was the call. Take another look at it here. The fantastic strike. Jade Voifus, who made it 2 for Guyana. A very dangerous one, fizzing across this slick surface. Tarquin. Guyana able to pick up in the midfield. This really could be an opportunity now. Maybe one touch too many. Just runs out of greenery. Guyana Kidu unable to get the strike away. But half a chance in the build-up. Mendes quickly taken. Humphreys will dribble it out. Opts for the long ball. If you're just joining us, they are the two goal scorers, Narine and Voifus, the 19th and 49th minute. Guyana leading Nicaragua 2-0. "60 minutes in the books, 30 minutes left to play. These two teams playing in Group D. Also in Group D, Mexico and Costa Rica, who met earlier on today. Mexico taking the 2-1 win with the last kick of the game. We mentioned in the first half the format has changed, featuring 20 teams, 16 divided into 4 groups of 4 and 4 that have already advanced to the round of 16 from pre-tournament qualifying. We'll take a look here at the foul in the middle. The top 3 finishers in the 4 group will advance to the round of 16 and join the 4 teams that have already qualified, and then it will be single elimination, where the top 2 finishers will qualify for the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. A lot to play for in this tournament. Looping ball over, patted away, an opportunity. Well taken, Guyana make it 3. Excellent composure in front of goal. We'll take another look at it here. Voifus lays it off, looping ball, inviting the keeper out, and the follow-up is there and slots it home. Serena McDonald on the score sheet. 3-0 Guyana leads Nicaragua. Now maybe an opportunity, and just like that, Nicaragua able to find a response, and they are straight back into the match. Jacqueline Gilday pulls one back for Nicaragua. A tall task on their hands, but in these conditions, anything can happen. 2 goals in the space of a couple of minutes. Confirmation, Jacqueline Gilday to pull one back for her side. Still time on the clock for both teams. O'Brien pumps one out. And will this create the spark that Nicaragua desperately need? An excellent strike from distance. Catches O'Brien well off her line. A great vision of the game, perfectly executed, and just falls through. What a smashing goal. Substitution for Nicaragua. Ruth Mendoza makes her way into the match. Harquin comes out. Ruth Mendoza, one of the more senior players on this team. Looping ball, headed away. Gilday. Nicaragua now on the press. An opportunity yet again this time. Ever rising, no worries at the back for Anissa O'Brien. Nicaragua now looking to keep that momentum going. Humphreys at the back. She's been awesome tonight so far. Mendoza straight into the mix. Martinez looking for some space, knocks it out wide. Gilday fancies the strike again. And this time, Anissa O'Brien very comfortable with the save. Humphreys. Perez tries to help it on its way, but intercepted by Rowe. Moreno. Next one up the flank. And now it's Nicaragua enjoying a nice spell of possession. Obregon looking for the final connecting pass. Nothing to come of it. It looks like maybe an injury on the pitch. Guyana Kedu, not a good sign as she's carried off by her teammates. Guyana Kedu being stretchered off from the match as we approach the 70th minute mark from Santo Domingo. Guyana leading Nicaragua 3-1. We've said all night the conditions have played a huge factor in how this match has unrolled so far. Football knows no gender. Football knows tenacity. This is your open invitation to get off the sidelines and get in the conversation. Concacaf W, we belong. Jessica Myers to get us back underway. Moreno. Ball's back for Humphreys. Ground ball, trying to generate the attack. Slots one out wide. Gilday, been all over the park so far in this second half. Side netting it is for Anissa O'Brien. And here comes the substitution for Guyana. In comes Deno Brega. Kiana Kado has already exited with an injury. Tori Deno Brega, the 17-year-old, plays football over in Canada for Durham United FC. Into the match for the final 20 minutes. Van Joseph looks on. Myers from this near side drops one into the box, takes the deflection, corner kick coming up. Jade Voifus drops out wide to take this one. She's already scored off a set piece, opts to take the short. Top of the box. Gets caught in the traffic, and now maybe an opportunity to break away for Nicaragua. Guyana able to defend. Here comes the recycled run. Alford into the box. And very unlucky for Guyana to get something on the end of that. Jessica Myers. Gilday. Not too many options around her. She'll decide to go at it alone. Rivera now on the far side. Mendoza gets caught. And an opportunity from the strike. No worries. Anissa O'Brien. Sanchez tries to find safety but ends up getting in trouble. Perez able to maintain the possession. Smith. Can't get a clean strike away. Sanchez helping out defend. Gilday. For the back heel, Sanchez picks it up. Ground ball to lead to the edge of the box. Obregon can't do anything with it. Challengers coming flying in as of late. The referee just waves play on. Nicaragua trying to assess options. Voifus in her way. And this time the referee will hold up the play. Serena McDonald down with the injury. And we'll take another look at this. A series of challengers come flying in. Another look there. Awkwardly as both players go down. And Serena McDonald will receive medical attention. About 15 minutes left to play from Santo Domingo. As we are just about complete with match day 2. It's been an exciting competition so far. And definitely no shortage of goals. Nicaragua taking the opportunity to regroup. Like we mentioned, it's been a difficult one with these conditions all night. Both teams have dealt with it very well, all things considering. And this does not look good for Serena McDonald. Guyana will take the opportunity to have a quick team talk. Slow down, composure is the message from Ivan. Ivan Joseph on the sideline. And despite all the rain, a very warm and humid night in Santo Domingo. The goal scorer for Nicaragua on your screen there, Jacqueline Gilday. And Serena McDonald will be stretchered off from this one. Humphries not too happy with the path they were choosing across the pitch. And as we get restarted, about 12 minutes left to play here from the final match of game day number 2, the Under-20 women's Concacaf competition. Humphries. Gets Nicaragua back underway. Looping ball to the top of the box. Myers can't pick a path out. And no worries, O'Brien to collect in the end. Opts to go long. Tiande Smith up there. Mendez. Very back and forth after the restart. Rivera. Substitute getting ready to come in for Guyana. And it will be Banfield to replace Serena McDonald. Samantha Banfield, just 16 years old. Into the match for the final 10 minutes. Humphreys. You can see just unassisted on the far side. An awkward fall on the conditions given. Moreno looks to be up and okay. A twisted ankle maybe on this uneven surface now. Sanchez. It's been all Nicaragua as of late. Humphreys. And too much pace on the final connection. Free kick coming up for Nicaragua. Take another look. Vuifus just with the high boot. Humphreys over this one. Numbers flood the box. Guyana the first to it. Looking to get the recycle in. Moreno dispossessed. And a long ball looking for Smith up top. Nicely dealt with by Perez. Mendoza. Unable to clear. And all the way through Mendez. Myers down the sideline. Smith with the press. Gilday. Nice bit of trickery. Looking to keep the possession. Martinez. And Obregon can't quite do anything with it. Throwing coming up though. There's the captain for Guyana. Let's take another look at this. Deza going in Obregon as well. And Nicaragua have looked very promising in the latter stages of this match. Myers clears to up top. Confirmation of a substitute coming out. Lilith Rivera in comes Sairi Taruno. Less than 5 minutes left to play from Santo Domingo. Gilday. Unable to create anything, but Humphreys finding a way through into the attack. Really has been the catalyst to get this team going. Sanchez. Humphreys will now join in the attack from the back line where she's spent most of the match. A long ball sent up from Guyana. Nicaragua continue to press, building from the back. A very uneven surface out there after the heavy rainfall that we've had this afternoon. Gilday can't connect the attack. Perez. A loose one through the middle. Banfield. Ground ball up, nobody there. As we come into the final minutes of tonight's match. Perez. Taruno. Dink ball over. Couldn't complete the trio in the middle. Nicaragua have had all the possession as of late. Can they translate that into something going forward? Time is now ticking for them. It's a good ball into the box. And Anissa O'Brien forced off a line to collect. Perez. Nicaragua do well to work it through to the midfield. Gilday just loses control at the top of the box. Mendes into Perez. Perez finds greenery. Sanchez. Good ball into the attack. It will slow up. And just unable to keep it flying in from all over. Oh, very unfortunate in the end for Martinez. Anissa O'Brien in no rush to get us back underway as we are in extra time for this one. And an excellent start for Guyana in the first match. Six minutes of added on time for this game. Several injuries in the second half, many of which to do with the pitch conditions. A lot of stoppage as well on top of that. A nice fancy turn from Martinez. Lays one off. Here comes the long ball. O'Brien just catching practice at the back. Mendes collects at the other end of the park, quickly taken. Mendoza. Sanchez unable to keep the possession. She pulls down Voifus. Too many options on, but does well to find Smith. Guyana trying to get back on the front foot. It will roll away in the nick of time. Nicaragua desperate to get the ball back in. And that is a dangerous one. Voifus over the top of the bar. Not a bad effort from distance. Perez willing a team to come to it. Sanchez. Halfway through the added on time. A good step from Banfield. Smith unable to keep control. Looking to go down the flank, can't keep it in bounds. Jessica Myers. For Guyana, they're just looking to slow the tempo of the game down, keep it out their own half. The victory is in sight. Gilday. for Humphreys. Humphreys just loses her footing. A frustrating night for some. Humphreys again. Been very positive from Nicaragua in the late going. A long ball over and falls all the way through O'Brien. Just a couple of loose touches as of late. Some tired legs maybe creeping in. Into the final minute of added on time now. Sanchez into Gilday. It's a nice ball through to the edge of the box and sliding in. And now just seconds remain of this match. Handball is the call. Voifus just caught there. And Nicaragua with a real opportunity now. Let's have another look at this. Voifus just comes flying in, arms up. And now they'll pull all but one back to help defend. Gilday. Gilday with the delivery, tries to drill one in again. This time it will hit the wall. Goal kick it is. Noise from the stand. I think they know there can't be long left in this one. The long ball up, and there it is, the final whistle. 90 minutes plus is in the books. And Guyana pick up their first win of the tournament. Full time, Guyana 3, Nicaragua 1. Will stay with us because just around the corner we will unfold the entire match. Highlights are to come, and we'll take a look at the group standings. We'll be back just after this. Welcome back to Santo Domingo, the first ever meeting between Guyana and Nicaragua. It was a very rainy start to the match, very difficult footballing conditions. More than a slick surface out there, the ball being held up several times throughout the match. The early strike was on from Nicaragua, but Guyana was dominant in possession in the first half. A couple of challengers come flying into the box, and here comes a long-range strike. Mendez pats away, able to collect the seconds. But you can just see how tricky those conditions were to play in. And here come Guyana again, creating a one-on-one opportunity. And Nareen to open the scoring. An excellent goal, well taken, good composure, rolls it into the side netting. And Guyana find themselves 1-0 up in the 19th minute. The success then continued. Several opportunities in and around the box, but that was all we would see from the first 45. Coming back out for the second 45, the rain started to clear up, but the ground was still slick. Voifus from the free kick fizzles one in and slots one home past Mendez. Excellently taken, and the chip shot from distance. An excellent strike. Tickles the back of the net past O'Brien, and Gilday gets Nicaragua on the score sheet. Another strike from distance, both teams fancying the chances, but that is all we would see. The final score, Guyana 3, Nicaragua 1. We'll take a look at the full-time statistics. And Nicaragua really coming into their own in the latter stages of the match. It was a little too late though. They completely turned the possession from what it was at half-time. Overall 57%. The shots was close. The shots on target were close, but it was Guyana that was able to capitalize. As we take a look at the group standings. First day in the books for Group D. Guyana and Mexico find themselves at the top of the group, 3 points apiece. Puerto Rico and Nicaragua still with work to do. A long road ahead though. That just about wraps things up here in Santo Domingo. On behalf of Poppy Miller, thank you so much for joining us. The final score, Guyana 3, Nicaragua 1.